You're with Around the Grounds. Like, share and subscribe for more content. Reserve grade will be the flavour of the month as the Sunshine Coast rugby season officially kicks off this weekend. The competition welcomes you Monday into senior rugby after a century's absence.
Well, there are a few coaches and dads, that were pretty keen, that are ex-players. And the main motivator was Dan Cooper, who is coach and player, and he's also one of the coaches of the junior team. So he actually coached the under 8s last year, which my son plays for. So we were all pretty keen to help that dream happen, and we'd seen photographs of the last team that played hanging out on the steps of the Imperial Hotel. So it's an old black and white photo, and that kind of helped us guide our design of the jersey, so it's in these broad hoops.
Nambour will kick off the season tonight against Noosa at Laidlaw Road. Tomorrow, Yamundi host Caboolture, Mullaney host Maroochydore at the Witter Rec Club, and Gympie play Caloundra at Yamundi. Uni and Wynnum have the bye. A grade kicks off on Anzac Day with a few key matches.
Yeah, pretty good one. We got Caloundra at Caloundra. Anzac Day. They normally put on a good day, a big day. With jerseys and things like that, bugles and all sorts of things. So it's a great day they put on there. It's full credit to them, and we look forward to being part of that in real life.
Yeah, we've had a bit of a look. It's handy. The reserve grade has snuck up. Everyone has been saying all morning, but we will be putting a couple of guys in that haven't locked in a spot in A grade, just get some minutes in them, and gives us that extra little bit to see what other teams are doing, because a lot of reserve grade teams are going to play the same sort of structures as their A grade. They might tinker with it a little bit as reserve grade does. Not many boys show up at training for that. They just get on the paddock and let it play. But we'll be using an extra 6 weeks to really push our boys, keep going, work on what we need to work on, and yeah, the draw doesn't matter who we're playing really. We're going to play our footy and try to win some more games.
To cricket, Caloundra will be out to win their semi-final against Maroochydore at Elizabeth Daniels Park this weekend. They will need at least a first innings result in their favour to advance to the grand final.
Yeah, hopefully we get on. It's not looking great with the weather at this point in time, but hopefully we get at least some play over the weekend.
Any word from Maroochydore as to what the field's looking like?
No, I doubt it'll be great because it's generally pretty wet there, but we'll hopefully at least get some play in. It'd be pretty disappointing to have 2 days washed out. But
So hopefully you get a couple of dry days before play starts. Then.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to go in there with the attitude that they need to beat us, but at the end of the day, you need to play good cricket, no matter how much cricket you get in, how many overs or things like that. So the really pleasing thing about this group all year is that we've been really aggressive in the way we've gone about it. We play cricket in any conditions, and on some weeks that's meant sitting around till late in the afternoon to try and get some cricket on. But I think that's the nature of us being quite a young group and just really wanting to play cricket.
Caboolture host Glasshouse in the other Div 1 semi. In the other grades, in Division 2, Glasshouse host Yandina, Maroochydore host Palmwoods. In Division 3, Nambour host Maroochydore, and Burpengary host Glasshouse. In Division 4, Palmwoods host Maroochydore, and Yamundi host Caboolture. In Division 5, Palmwoods host Nambour, Maroochydore host Caloundra. In Division 6, Maroochydore host Nambour, and Taunton Noosa host Palmwoods. In the limited overs competition, Burpengary host Mullaney, and Landsborough host Glasshouse.